everyone. Sylvia the Sylveon here. Now, you all might notice this world I'm in. This is the Titanic. This is A Night to Remember Titanic Survival Experience. This is actually from Roblox. This actually allows me to actually be in the actual thing, the actual boat. Like, for example, I can go into the boiler room. Before you guys even ask us where the Titanic got hit, it got hit in the back. I just have to walk to the front. It got hit over here. It will eventually get hit eventually. And then we'll come back in here before it starts flooding. Because it can actually sink. Now it takes a bit normally for this because it takes the real time for it to not actually sink, but for the iceberg to hit. So I'm gonna respawn really quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the spectate. Sorry, no, it's not really this laggy. There it is. The actual boat. The actual boat. No, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera out. Oops. You guys will be able to see it on the ice thing on the ship, but I'm gonna be going to the actual boiler room to show you what it actually looks like for the people down here. And I'm actually in the boiler room when it gets hit. Now, unfortunately, I actually will turn on the world audio just specifically for this world specifically, because this actually has things else. This world has no music. It's the ship itself. And there's the iceberg. That's the side I'm on. The ship will start flooding. I have it on the Titanic right now. The camera is currently on the Titanic and I'm currently in the boiler room. This is what it looks like to people that were in the boiler room. The water's about to flood. It's the Titanic. No, don't look at my body. We're getting close. This is the world. Here it goes. Now I actually start rising with this. I can swim around in here. I can swim in here. Yeah, I can swim in here. Eventually, I do freeze up eventually. This is what the inside of the compartment looks like on the inside of the boat. Now I'm gonna respawn. Now it shows that it's sunk. That means that the boat is sinking. That means the boat is now sinking. This is gonna be about the whole experience, really. The whole experience itself. It takes about approximately 30 minutes for each. For the experience itself. Now I do have the camera on the boat. Just because I can't physically be in the spectate zone, but my camera can be. Hold on, I'm gonna set myself to. So yeah, I can actually go to the bridge, or actually the bow, and you will actually see the bow going down. Cause look, I'm on the bow right now. And on the map thing, I'm gonna enable the URL so you guys can probably see where I am. I'm on the front of the boat. You also notice the boat is leaning right now because it is actually sinking right now. It is actually sinking right now. Here, I'll go down to the bottom. Sorry, you guys can tell. It is actually sinking. See, there's the water. It's doing the actual boat itself. It does actually move the entire boat. Since this is the survival experience from the show from the game from the actual thing. Oh, it's not as fast as it was in the movies before. It's not like that. Also, normally the background noise you guys probably hear. That's just because of where I am in real life. So yeah. Eventually the Titanic does, eventually. If you have watched the show or like seen the thing, you will know what happens next with the Titanic. The only thing is it's not. I'm actually gonna respawn and actually try to get to the lifeboats. Dang it. Also, you guys can probably see the other boat over there. That's the other one that rescues Titanic at the end. This is actually sinking. You guys have to notice this is actually turned sideways. It's getting hard to walk on. Now this is an actual VRChat world here in VRChat itself. That's how I'm being the Sylvia in the first place. Let me go back to the bridge. Let me go back to the bow. Because it's sinking right now. The Titanic is slowly sinking. I have the camera out on it right now. Go to the bow. There's the bow thing. It's slowly flooding. The bow's gonna dunk. This is a distress signal. That's what that means. I'm just going over the whole experience with you, really, with this stream, really, with this, to show you guys what my experience is for this thing. Now, I'm sitting down in real life. This is actually like a Roblox thing. You guys probably can't tell from the camera, but it is actually tilting down on itself. See? It is actually tilting right now. I hate that my controller does that. Yeah, because look at the lifeboats over there. Look how far we are from the lifeboats. That's how tilted this thing is. Eventually, this is going to eventually snap eventually. It does actually snap. The middle does actually grind here. I'm just waiting for it to do its thing. You can see the water over there. You can actually see it right there. Sorry, hold on. Controller. You can see it. Stop the controller. Stop. Yeah. There it is right there. I mean, this part of the boat is going down right now. Which means this part of the boat is currently going down. And I can't get up on the top. You can't get up. Well, you can. It's just hard to tell. Because look. See, this is what proves it right here. I was just right there on the controller. I was just right there on the boat. Here, I'll have the camera out on the miniature model. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bridge now. You can barely tell, but it is floating. You can barely tell. But I'm currently on the bridge. Come here. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now my avatar's not actually staying still. This is what it actually looks like for the ship going down. This is what it actually looks like for the ship when it goes down. It's actually going down. See? No, I'm gonna go to the wheel, I think not the midship, but the stern of the ship. Because I know for a fact that this part is going to snap off. The boat's going to snap. It's going to snap. This is going to snap and just pull back. Now you can't actually grab something like this in this world. You can actually grab in this world and you can go like up. Like this. But because I'm on one controller, it's a little hard to do. This helps me like with experiencing like this. This will eventually snap. Let me turn the world order back on. Don't worry about that in the background. Don't worry about that. I know YouTube's gonna copyright me because of that. I already know. I already know YouTube's gonna copyright me because of this. I already know. I already know it's gonna copyright me. I already know. But it's for a reason. It's for the grinding of the metal. Sorry, my controller's just being whack. This is actually sinking. Let's go to the spectate. All the funnels will actually fall. There it goes. No, in the miniature model it does not fall. But on this one it does. It's starting to break just because the back is starting to go up. My controller's being so weird. There we go. I did that so that way it stops. There you go, watch guys and over what with me. The Titanic sinking. This is a moment of the legend. Yep, there it goes. There goes the front funnel. Now, most people don't know this, but the back funnel, the rear one, the forward one, the one that's up near the stern, that's not a real one. That's just there for aesthetics. There it goes. The power flick. There it goes. It's going to snap. So this is an actual representation of the actual thing. No, I'm sorry I survived that actually survived this. Yeah, there goes the funnel. There it goes. If we get back on the stern, we will actually be hovering right now until it goes full. But I want you guys to show you guys the actual thing of it actually staying still. This will actually break. I'm just trying to find my controller right now. There it goes. Boom. That's where it snaps. That's why we're so far apart from each other. I just go ahead and do this. See, it doesn't actually show it on this model. But this, and the other end, the stern will eventually go. Eventually. Yeah, so it's basically just this same thing. Basically, I can just go to the stern right now. I'm not gonna go to the second grand staircase because that is just dumb. If I go to the stern, the back of the boat right now, you can see it is slowly sinking still. I tried surviving this for a friend of mine. For friends of mine, it doesn't work because this actually works. The real thing, this thing actually works. If I go to the second staircase, you guys will actually see the real thing. Let's go to it right now. The second grand staircase is right here. If we go out here right now, this boat is slowly, this part of the ship is slowly sinking. You can see it. It is slowly drifting towards the water right now. If I jump into the water, like I'm going to do right now, I'll show you guys. I'm currently in the cold water right now. You guys can barely see the boat, but it's there. This is what happens. This is why most survivors don't have like the thermos thing. That's the reason why. Once my bar hits 0, it freezes me. It freezes me and respawns me back. It's gonna sink again. This is basically what it's doing, basically what I'm about to show you guys. This is basically what it's doing. Now, I know all the background textures. It's just because my game cannot run the recording and this at the same time. But yeah, right now the stern currently is going down. And I'm just close to keeping my controller straight, so I just hold my finger on it. Just to give my thumb tries to drift. So yeah, this is basically it. And basically it's going down right now. But I have the world audio off because it actually shows the other ship coming up over the back. Coming back to rescue this one. But I don't want it to be that in the recording. Each round the Titanic will come back to life after. It won't come back. Yeah, right now, I'm just showing you guys what my experience with the thing VRChat is for. This is basically how the survival VRChat works. It does also talk about the sinking after. It's just mostly only focus on the survival, not the actual ship itself. But this creator actually focused on the ship. Just like in the actual just like in the actual other one. It's like Roblox, same thing. No, ignore that. That's just because of the textures all being colliding into each other with me for me. Whereas even at the propellers are in the back still. They're still there. They're just hidden. As you see, it is shrinking up. My eyes are tearing right now in real life. It's because thinking this is very hard for me. It's very hard for me with the thinking thing. So yeah, just for me, it's just like this normally for me. So yeah, this is basically one of the videos I'm basically gonna upload me watching the Titanic do its thing. And it's the full-fledged Titanic itself. Because if I go ahead and teleport back to the thing, go back to the stern now, we'll actually be on the sinking stern itself. This right here is the actual sinking stern. But I immediately want to teleport immediately. Because I knew the stern was going to be flooded. There it goes. So you ride to the Titanic. There it goes. You can tell where it is because it's flashing. Now the thing is, it's actually below the water. It's actually below the map. You guys can't really tell, but it is actually below the map because it's kind of obvious. Okay, there it goes. There's the Titanic sunken. Now the other boat is going to show up. It is actually sunk. It's actually sunk. It's just that this takes a little bit longer to show. Is it sinking to the water? Now, if I jump into this is a flare thing. If I jump into this, look, you can see the other half of it going in right now. Because this is part of the world. See? Now this does actually show, this does actually voice the thing itself. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna end the video, because I'll see you guys next time.